Welcome back to Wilson's Wild Ride, where we do all things RV and travel. If that's something that you're interested in, please make sure you subscribe and hit that notification. And if this is your first time here, welcome. You're here for a fun one. Today, we are going to do
campfire cocktails.
Campfire cocktails, because it's Father's Day, and that's what everybody's out there. We were outside just a little bit ago, and it's a Friday, and they are rolling in.
Yes, they
rolling in. It's getting really crowded here at the RV park.
And so is the pool out there.
Yeah. So we're gonna start with the favorites. We're only gonna do 5. Only gonna do 5
because we have to drink them. So.
Yeah.
And I have to work tomorrow, so there's that.
Okay. Up next. We are going to start with the Gold Rush. And the reason why we're going to start with this is because it has to sit in the ice for 15 minutes. I know.
I bet that's going to be good.
It's going to be good. 2 ounces of bourbon.
Ooh.
We're going to do...
We got this bourbon from Kentucky when we went and saw the Ark Encounter.
Well, the only difference between bourbon and whiskey is that bourbon is made in Kentucky. Can't be bourbon unless it's made in Kentucky.
I get a bunch of people saying stuff now.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm going to tell you that last year we went to Kentucky, and that's what they told us.
That's exactly what they told us. So don't hold it against us. That's what we were told. So.
Okay. So then, after we do 2 ounces of bourbon, and we're going to put all of these recipes in our in the notes below. We're going to do a lemon. And Wilson does a good lemon, but you only need to do 3/4 of an ounce. So this is for 1 drink.
Guess I'm gonna have to turn on the old eyeball here.
Yeah.
And see that we got that fancy little thing she's got there. This is for limes. That's for lemons. All right.
Do 3/4 of an ounce. I think probably half a lemon would work fine. Maybe not. That's a lot of lemon juice. That's good.
I think that's good. Yeah, we're going to stop right there. I still got a little bit more left in that. A little life left in that one.
Okay. And we're going to do 3/4 of a tablespoon for, or 3/4 of an ounce, but I'm going to do 3/4 of a tablespoon of, it's called honey syrup. And you just make this honey syrup by putting a cup of honey and 1/3 of a cup of water, and you heat it up until it's all dissolved together. And then I stick it in one of these things.
Cool.
So we're gonna do. There we go.
Yeah, that's probably roughly.
That's about it.
3/4.
Okay, so I think so. And then we're gonna do the ice in this bucket right here.
All right. Is that it that goes in it?
That's it.
Wow.
All of these guys. All of these are going to be done.
It smells good.
Ooh. Well, I'm not a bourbon drinker, but
I am.
Yeah, we'll see. Now this cannot be shaken. You don't want to shake that. So we don't want to do that. It's going to sit in the ice for 15 minutes. You don't want to stir it. You don't want to shake it, supposedly. Now we're trying to do like a blend of drinks that women would drink and drinks that men would drink. So we're going to do my favorite.
That's definitely mine.
Yeah. My favorite, and Wilson, you know what my favorite is?
Yep, she likes these. Her favorite is, and her go-to is the Appletini. So, what I do with that is, first of all, I'm gonna go ahead and put a little ice in here.
I'm excited.
Put a little ice in there, and then sour apple pucker. This is 1.5 ounces, and that's 1 ounce. I'm gonna do 1.5 ounces of apple pucker.
Now this only is going to make 1 martini, and sometimes he'll make where it's 2 of them.
And then when we travel, you can tell the stuff we just purchased and stuff that we've had for a while. So when we travel, we have these little things. I just wrote vodka on it, and I have one for whiskey. We got
that way we don't have glass in the pantry.
Yeah, because you're hitting bumps and it's in the pantries and it's banging around. You don't want broken glass and spilt liquor everywhere. So this is the way to go. Anyhow, so moving on. 1 ounce of vodka. All right, and that's it. Now what we're going to do with that is we're going to shake this guy up.
We try to do 5 of these. These cocktails are really easy, things that you probably already have in your camper, or at least you can multitask a lot of these, especially like the vodka. It's that really, vodka and bourbon are just essential.
All right, I'm about to shake this
Okay,
thing
go
out. And we just pour that guy right on out there. Now, some of your martini glasses are a lot bigger. This is kind of a small one, so you may have to double the recipe depending on how big your martini glass is. I bought her one in Arkansas. It's like a Yeti, and it's great for take at the pool.
We take it to the pool.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna put the margarita in that one.
Okay,
but this one is all done. That's easy. It's
Yes.
easy peasy.
and you can make it look really nice if you want. You want to put a cherry in it?
Mm-hmm.
You can make it look nice with little garnishes. You can just take one of these cherries and just drop it right in there.
Okay, now we're gonna put this one over here. I'm gonna do the other martini. This is something else for, I think girls would like more than guys, although Wilson really likes it. It's a little too sugary for him. This is something that I really can't have very often, so I'm not gonna do it too often. But
it is good.
It is very good, and it's called a lemon drop. So
Yeah, this is all her on this one.
this one is all me because I came up with this one. And I'm not saying that I came up with it. I'm saying that
She makes this one.
I make this one. So this one is for 2 of them. This is for 2 of them. And I'm going to do 4 ounces of vodka. Okay. Now here's where it gets a little weird. Like, lemons are all different sizes. But I've noticed that if I try to do 2 ounces of lemon juice, sometimes it's too much. So I just use a whole lemon for 2 drinks. That's it. So if you're having this, then you're gonna use just a half a lemon and squeeze that out.
Good, you got it?
Yeah. Is that one done?
No, there's still a little more in that.
Oh.
You squeeze it, you got it.
Yeah, you can squeeze that one.
All right.
Get the rest of it out of there. Okay.
Turn this side. Yeah,
Okay.
all
There you
this.
go. That looks like
Alright.
it looks like it was plenty of lemon in that. Because
Uh-huh.
sometimes I don't like it too lemony.
So
Which
lemon drop
sounds
martini.
weird, but I mean sometimes it gets to be a little sour. And then you're gonna do, now that's 4 ounces of vodka, 1 lemon, and this makes 2 drinks, and then you're gonna do 2 tablespoons of simple syrup. And simple syrup I just make and then put in containers like I did with this one. I've just been using this same container, and it's a cup of sugar to a cup of water. Boil that and then refrigerate it, and you've got your simple syrup. It's super easy.
Hummingbirds like that too.
Yeah, hummingbirds too like that. And then we use Cointreau. Like, some people you can use triple sec if you want. I prefer Cointreau. Fancy that way. And then you do 2 tablespoons of Cointreau, which is easy to remember. It's just 2 and 2. 2 simple syrups, 2 Cointreaus,
4.
and 4 ounces of vodka, and then
A lemon.
of 1 lemon. We're gonna put some ice in that. Wilson's going to shake this for me. Okay, you go ahead because I'm gonna get the rim. So what I do is I take the leftover lemon, wrap it around the rim like that. Messy, messy. And where did I do it? Oh, right here. And then I take some sugar.
Well,
Now
look
this
how fancy
isn't
that is.
a must, but I like it. Go ahead. There you go. Now take some lemon peel, and there you go. I'm telling you guys, this thing is delicious.
It is.
And by the time we get done, we've got the big one, the big kahuna that I know everybody does while they're camping. And this one is the fun one, and especially in the summertime. We'll have to do a whole other video for winter, but this one is the summertime classic, and it's the margarita.
Absolutely.
So, all right, but this is the classic margarita because nobody, I don't like margarita mix. You get that in most of the stores, and I just don't like it.
Here we go.
Okay, 3 ounces of vodka.
3 ounces of
I'm sorry, tequila.
tequila. About to
Yeah,
say,
not
wait-
vodka again.
Wait a minute. What kind of margarita is this? All right, so 3 ounces.
Of tequila. And use white for a regular margarita. 3 ounces.
All right, and
3
there we
ounces.
go.
All right, there's
3 ounces. Very good.
boy. Okay, then you're gonna do 1 ounce of Cointreau. Now this is, if you're serving a lot of people, now this is just going to be for one margarita. So just, if you're gonna make a picture of it, do it, you just have to multiply this a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, this
Now
is where it comes in. You've gotta use fresh lime juice, gotta. So here's the fresh limes, and you're gonna do 2 ounces of fresh limes. Fresh lime juice.
10-4. Let's do it.
Okay. I don't know. Yep. And then you're gonna put that ice in a shaker.
Oh,
Still
okay.
looking at the.
All
right, yeah. I don't like salt, but other people like salt.
Yeah, I don't care for salt either, but all you got to do is basically do the line around it and stick it in salt.
Now you
There
could.
you
You
go.
don't have to shake it. You don't have to shake it. You can just do it in there
I like
and do
shaking.
the salt around the rim. But go ahead.
Okay.
The fresh lime juice is going to make this so nice. Guys, margaritas in Texas, I mean, it's like milk around here.
Well, that's true.
And then, of course, you gotta serve it with the lime.
I will have some of this.
Because it's delicious. It's delicious when it's fresh. Right?
Yes.
Now that one deserves a straw.
Very nice.
Very nice. Okay. Our last but not least is something also for guys, and if this is your classic old fashioned. So if you guys are sitting around the campfire, this one. It also has bourbon. So right now we've used vodka, bourbon, tequila. That's it. Hopefully you have all of those. Anyway, okay, so this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna take a glass and you're gonna take a maraschino cherry. I'm gonna take that stem off though, because you're gonna put it in the bottom of that. And then I'm gonna take, getting messy, but it's okay. You're gonna take one lime wedge, not a wedge, but more like a slice. You're gonna do that. Now this is an old fashioned of an orange. What did I say? Yeah.
Lime.
Oh, geez, don't say that. And then you're gonna take a spoon and you're gonna kind of muddle it. Yeah, you're gonna mush it. You're gonna
There
mush
you go. We're gonna mash it.
You're gonna mash it
mush
down. This is just a classic old fashioned that you're just gonna want to sit by the fireside and sip. This is, you know, definitely.
It's not a drink.
You're definitely not gonna be gulping this one down.
Right. It's not for drinking. It's for sipping.
It's a nice sipping drink. So then you're gonna take. This is fun.
Okay.
Now I guess you could use a simple syrup, but it helps if you use 1 teaspoon of sugar. Now that then you muddle it, mush it together even more. Okay, now we're gonna take our good old Kentucky bourbon.
Woo-hoo.
And we're gonna do
1 ounce.
3 ounces.
3 ounces. Oh.
Club soda.
Well, there you go.
A little bit of club soda. And then I'm gonna take an extra maraschino cherry.
There you go.
Ooh, we're gonna put some ice. This is the one that I'm gonna do this. This is the balls that we make in the fridge.
There you go.
And that is your
Oh, that
classic.
thing looks good.
That's your classic old fashioned.
Oh, that looks good.
Does it?
Yes, it does.
Okay, good. You gotta taste that then because I'm scared. I'm not a bourbon drinker. What do you think?
I think that is absolutely delicious. That is my favorite.
Really?
It really is. I mean, I've had the Appletini. I like those. I've had the lemon drop martini. I like those. And who doesn't like a margarita, right?
Right.
Everybody likes margaritas. So they're wonderful too. But this, it's in a class on its all on its own.
And would you sip that by a fire?
Absolutely. I would
There's your
definitely
camping
sip.
cocktail right there.
This is really good.
That's awesome. And last but not least, we're gonna strain this one.
Oh yeah, I forgot. And it is ready.
It is ready.
It's finished cooking.
It's
so
finished
we can...
cooking. About 15 minutes. And then you take this is called the Gold Rush. So you're gonna take a lemon and just gonna put a nice little lemon wedge like that. You're gonna do that. And it's been sitting in ice, so you don't really need to. You're not supposed to serve it with ice. That's the whole point. And you're not supposed to.
Well, it's going in the Yeti cups.
And it's going in the Yeti cup, so that'll keep it cool. That's kind of the reason why I kept out the Yeti cup.
Well, these things are awesome when you're camping, anyways. And there's all different types of brands that you can choose from. But
I'm gonna do that.
How is it?
Yeah, that's good. I could see that. This one I could see by a hot fire. It almost tastes toddy-like.
Yeah, it does.
It almost is like a toddy. You could probably do that warm. I know I'm not very good with garnishes.
The heck with the garnish, it just gets in the way. This is really good. I mean, these two are my favorite, but I think I like this one.
Of course they're your favorite, because those are bourbon.
Oh.
It's the bourbon. We got the bourbon drinks.
So there's that.
We got the vodka drinks, and then we have
the tequila
one tequila drink that really, this one is the must because you got to go ahead and do the extra and do the tequila because, well, it's summertime.
Well, that's true. It's true.
Summertime. Okay. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for joining us. We hope you enjoy all of your campfire cocktails.
And don't forget to enjoy the ride.